Good morning, students. Taking up the topic further, that is determiners. Today we will focus on numerals and interrogatives. Numerals as such mean numbers, and if you can recall, you must have done in your mathematics two types of numerals, that is ordinal and cardinals. These numerals are also used to determine a noun and express the quantity or sequence. Quantity, I hope you all understand, the amount, and sequence is the order or position. So here we start with what is written in your book, page 216. Do not open the books. First take up the session without opening the book, and later on you may open and listen and mark simultaneously while reading the content from here. So numerals are also called quantifiers, and these numerals function as a determiner when they appear before a noun to express, means to show their quantity or sequence. Basically, there are two types of numerals mentioned here, and they are cardinal and ordinals. Cardinal includes 1, 2, 3, 4, and ordinals include the position words, that is first, second, third, and so on. So as such, ordinals will tell you the sequence of a noun, and cardinals will tell you the quantity of that noun. Look at the examples. Kite, pens, candidates, all these are nouns, and putting the words 1 to 10 before them shows the number of these nouns. When ordinal numbers are used to determine the sequence or the noun, it is said to determine or express its sequence. Sequence means the order or position. For example, first winner, second row, fifth quarter. And you need to remember only two things, that numerals, if a blank is given and in the bracket you are asked to use a numeral, you have to remember that there are two types of numerals, cardinals and ordinals. Cardinals include the number words like 1, 2, 3, 4, and ordinals include the position words, that is first, second, third, and so on. Coming to the interrogatives determiners, these are similar to your question words, children, and basically there are three types of three words which are included in this category. All these words are, or interrogatives determiners are used to determine a group, a specific thing, that is, you can say a noun, by inquiring about them or it. It could be a singular thing, it could be a plural thing, or it could be a plural noun or a singular noun. In simple words, they ask you question regarding a noun. Inquiring means asking a question. Although the words are only three which are included in this category, but often these two are confused, when to use which and when to use what. So the minute or the you can say the apparent difference between these two words is that you will use which when you determine a specific thing or things. So when you are talking about something, a noun in particular, then you will be using which. But if you are talking about the same noun or a thing or any whatever, you can say noun itself, then, or things, it could be plural, it could be singular, in general sense, then you will be using what. Look at these examples and try to get the difference between these two. Dash book do you like the most? You are being specific here by asking the most you can say interesting book by, which the person likes, or the likes to read, or whatever he or she might have read. So there cannot be many books. The person has asked you the most, which book, a book that is liked by you the most. So you have to be specific in answering this question. In this case, you will use which with the word book. But the same sentence, if it reads dash books do you like to read, now we are talking about the type of books you like to read, maybe adventure, maybe comedy, or anything. So we are talking about the books in general, and that is how the word that will be used here is what. So the basic difference, or the, you can say, apparent difference between, if you have to make out whether to use which or what, the confusion can be avoided by seeing that if you are being specific about the thing or the noun you are talking about, then you will be using which, and if you are talking about the same thing in general, then you will be using the word what. Whose, children, it is very clear and apparent enough. Whose is generally used to inquire ownership, that who the thing belongs to, who is the person who is the owner of a particular thing. For example, dash car is it. You cannot say which car is it or what car it is. You are talking about who owns this car, and that is how the word which will be most appropriate to be used here as an interrogative determiner will be whose. The topic is quite short, children, so I'll be not further explaining anything in that. It is very clear and apparent what you have to take care. For numerals, I have told you, you have to see, remember that there are two types of numerals, ordinals and cardinals, and for interrogatives there are basically three words which are mentioned here. Which and what are often confused, and the confusion can be avoided by remembering that which is used in specific sense and what is used in general sense. Sometimes when you fix in the word what or which in a sentence, you may find us a little bit abrupt, but the children, actually the case is that we have been using many words and formations wrong till now. So with these rules, nobody can put a cross on what you have. You have a reason for using the word, and you are very much, if you are very much clear with the rule, nobody can point it wrong. So you'll be doing up assignment number 44. It is based on this numerals and interrogatives, and the adjacent page, children, here the assignment sheet 25 includes the entire topic of determiners. This also is your homework along with the next page. As this session had been small, so I decided to add on something new in this session, and that is the topic of subject-verb agreement. Now you may take a break of 2-3 minutes and then continue with the session, because then the next thing which I am going to take up is entirely different from this topic. However, there are few things which I will relate while explaining the rules to this particular topic, because I have told you, for example, while using neither nor, which type of verb is to be used. While using the words either or, which verb is to be used. I have pointed in between while taking the session on this, not this particular, the entire topic of determiners. So we may be referring to the rules that we have done before. For now, take a break and then continue with the session.